afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 1 video, bringing you a Coalossal team. Now, I have gotten a lot of questions about my Coalossal experience because a Coalossal, if we look back at Sword and Shield, was notoriously a very good Dynamax Pokemon. Now, admittedly, it's kind of mid in Scarlet and Violet, and the reason for that is you can't readily proc your weakness policy without taking a very big chunk of your health, specifically from things like Flip Turn and, you know, other Pokemon like that. But thanks to Tera, what you can do is use Sneasel. Now, I've seen a lot of people try to use Coalossal with like Absorb Bulb and Grass Tera and Surf with Dragapult and things like that, but I feel like people forgot Sneasel's a Pokemon. So I decided to go Ground Tera Coalossal with Weakness Policy and Surf Sneasel. And it actually has been doing decently. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say that it's the best meta-breaking strategy in the history of Pokemon. But I will say that it's underlooked, and it can pick up some clean KOs. Having a special rock type is actually kind of needed in the meta. There aren't too many special rock Pokemon. The only other one I can think of is maybe Glamora, and that's not even used that much. So here we have a Coalossal team. Coalossal team mixed with a little bit of a Rain package. You're either going Coalossal or you're going Rain. You're very rarely bringing them to the same battle. And Palafin in general, just getting a Palafin set up to sweep is always a pretty decent opportunity. I'm actually running a Choice Scarfed Palafin here, simply because on the off chance I can't find a situation for my Sneasel, or I'm forced to fake out, or I'm forced to use Sneasel in other ways turn one, I have a secondary option in the Choice Scarf Palafin in order to proc the weakness policy on Coalossal. Don't know how well that's working out, but it's there just in case we need that option. We have the Amoonguss just to have a way around Trick Room a little bit and, you know, deal with some population bombs. And then we have Annihilate because Annihilate is Annihilate. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see Coalossal here on the channel, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And before anyone asks, Kevin, why are you using Sneasel and not using Weavile? Isn't Weavile better? Not for what I need it to be. Weavile doesn't add many defenses, and my only attacking move is Foul Play anyway. And I'm running a Focus Sash also. So technically, no. Technically, Sneasel is my better option because I have access to Inner Focus. I don't need pressure. I don't need Pickpocket. I'd much rather just not get flinched. So that's why I'm going Sneasel. And Sneasel has less special attack, which means the Surf will be doing less damage. Now that I've answered your question, on to the battles. For Regenerator and Hariyama, different. Definitely different. I'm definitely gonna have to bring Amoonguss into this matchup. But the thing is, like, they have fast mode too. I think Sneasel Coalossal's fine. I have to bring my Amoonguss in the back, just in case they get that Trick Room up. And yeah, last but not least, Annihilate here. I think Annihilate can still do wonders against this team, specifically against Sylveon, right? I'm a Steel type Annihilate. I don't know if I'm going to Terrastalize my Cole here, simply because I don't think I need it. And if they lead with the Farigiraf, that could be a little problematic. I mean, if they lead with Farigiraf, I just hard swap my Amoonguss and call it a day. And then I'll start putting things to sleep. It's not the end of the world. We'll see how this plays out, though. Hariyama Farigiraf. All right, they're starting off right away. They can't fake out my Sneasel, which is good news. But if they're Mental Herb, I could be in a little bit of a pickle. I am just gonna taunt the Farigiraf for now. Actually, yeah, let's be aggressive. Let's taunt Farigiraf. Assume they're not Mental Herb. Then go for the ground type Heat Wave. Let's keep it simple. Why make things complicated when we don't have to, right? Now, I did just burn my Terrastalization turn one on a Coalossal. But Coalossal will actually be fast if they set up Trick Room next turn. Like, no matter what, Coalossal will go relatively fast if they set Trick Room up. Alright, they just fake out Cole. That's fine. Because I'm going to get the taunt off on the Farigiraf. Do they have Mental Herb? No Mental Herb, baby. And no Trick Room. Nice. Alright. Sounds good to me. It's time to get Cole going. It's time to Surf. And it's time to Heat Wave spam. It would have been great to get that free Heat Wave last turn, but hey, it is what it is. At least now they're forced to hard swap the Farigiraf out if they want to set Trick Room. And trust me, their team wants to set Trick Room. And I don't know how much special defense this guy has, but hopefully not a lot. And we already know it's not Assault Vested because we saw the Flame Orb too, so it's not going to have the Assault Vest at the very least. All right, the opponent is switching for sure, right? No, terastallizing. Wow. All right. Going for the straight Tera. I see you. Hairy Tera. Flying. Okay. What does that do? I don't mind. Here's the Surf. We'll get the weakness policy. We got a crit on Farigiraf. I guess I'll take that for what it's worth. Now, I might still lose Coalossal here because these two Pokemon are still very strong on their own, right? All right, Heat Wave does double connect, though. Thank goodness. Yeah, a lot of damage. Not going to be enough to knock out anything, though. There's the Hyper Voice. What does Hariyama do? Oh, they were Throat Spray. Okay. If Hariyama goes for my Coalossal, I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's fine. Good news is I could Foul Play it now. And then just use the Pokemon I have in the back to deal with the rest. In fact, I might be able to just Rage Twist with Annihilate and Foul Play the Farigiraf. I think Farigiraf has low enough health to Foul Play. Yeah, I definitely want Annihilate here now. Get my Monkey Man on the field. Ooh, which do I Foul Play, actually? I might be able to just Drain Punch Farigiraf, honestly. It is neutral. Yeah, let's just go for the Drain Punch on Farigiraf. Let's keep it a little simple. Farigiraf Hariyama is such a strong core. And then when you add, like, King Gambit to it, it just gets that much stronger. I can't wait for Hariyama to be replaced by Iron Hands. We'll see how this plays out. All right, Foul Play into Harry should be more than enough to eliminate from the game. Goodbye. Now, will Drain Punch be enough to finish off the Farigiraf? I can only hope so. It is a Throat Spray set, so it might be a little bit less tanky than most. Perfect. All right. Oh, crit might have mattered. Not going to lie. Crit might have mattered, but I'm also not going to complain about it. All right, nice. In a pretty decent spot. Coalossal didn't really do much, but it was here. Meowscarada coming out now. Okay, so they have the fast mode in the back, plus Sylveon. Oh, boy. I'm going to Foul Play Meowscarada. I really wish I didn't burn my Tera so early. I'm going to Foul Play Meowscarada, and I'm going to Drain Punch Meowscarada. But if I get doubled into by the Sylvie, I might lose to just Sylveon. We'll see. Perfect! Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely wonderful. Meowscarada doesn't one-shot me here. Oh, it's Protean? That means it's Choice Banded. Oh, it went for the Sneasel, though. Okay, fine. Went for the Sneasel. Okay. Wait, it's Choice Banded. I knock it out, right? No, it's Tanky. Oh, because it just changed to Grass type. That's right. Oh, that's a little annoying. All right, let's see how this plays out. I have to try to get the Sylveon to sleep if I have a chance here. So we just Spore the Sylveon and we protect this turn. Not going to make anything complicated. If they go for the knockoff, it's not going to be a stab knockoff. No, they're locked onto Flower Trick, so we're fine. Amoonguss can't lose here. Theoretically. I still have to take a Hyper Voice. The Annihilate hasn't taken damage yet either. I think my goal has to be to knock out the Choice Banded Meowscarada first. Yeah, that has to be the play. All right, good. Just went for the Flower Trick into my Annihilate as they have to. And we put the Sylveon to sleep. Its eyes are already closing. It already knows. Let's see, does it have Throat Spray? Oh, no, it doesn't because the Farigiraf did. All right. Sylveon sleeping. Again, I have to knock out Meowscarada first. I'm just going to clear Smog Sylveon just to do damage to it. But I have to go for the Rage Fist onto the Meowscarada here. Sylveon has to do its mandatory turn as well, so I should be super safe. Meowscarada hitting my Annihilate is actually the best case scenario. Because just to get my Rage Stag going so that I can one punch this Sylveon. Alright, Meowscarada. Oh, it's not banded. Okay. Interesting. They don't want to hit my Annihilate. They don't want to hit my Annihilate at all. They did knock off my Rocky Helmet. Ooh, the Rage Fist is 1 HP. Interesting. Does that change anything? I'm not so sure. We'll live that 1. That's a little sad, actually. I'm just going to attack Meowscarada. Again, they're going to have to attack Annihilate eventually. I have to save the Protect for when the Sylveon wakes up. I don't know when the Sylveon's going to wake up. Okay, that's fine. It could be now. It could be later. Who knows? Rage Fist. Decent enough damage. That's a crit there. Sylveon's fast asleep. Good. I think I'm going to make the assumption that Sylveon wakes up this turn. Should I do that? Should I just Spore into the Sylveon? No, I just double the Sylveon, right? Because then no matter what, the Sylveon loses. Sylveon can't live a double up. Unless it protects. Alright, there's the Flower Trick. I should take it. They're not banded. Nice. Take half. Awesome. Now we just Rage Fist. We win. Cool. Awesome. I think the win con there was just waiting for the Meowscarada to hit me at all. My opponent did try to walk around on eggshells for a very long time to see if they can kind of just like work their way through the Amoonguss. But the Amoonguss being on the field with just the fact that it doesn't care about Meowscarada is really what saved that game. GG's, man. Coalossal ain't too much, but hopefully Coalossal will do more later on in this video. Oh, hey, 852. Cool. All right. Up against our opponent here, rocking the Population Bomb Annihilate combination. Also, Haze, Gengar, probably running Icy Wind there. They don't really have a great form of speed control. And like Loki, Coalossal goes kind of ham here. Because Sneasel outspeeds that whole team. So I think that's exactly what I'm doing. And then the back bond will be kind of simple. I got the Amoonguss, I got the Annihilate. That's all that I'll need. The only issue I see is maybe that King's Gambit, but my Annihilate should be able to tolerate that very, very well. Now, as for their own King's Gambit, not King Gambit, their own Annihilate, that might be a little rough. That might be a little rough. I might have to rely on my own Annihilate to deal with their Annihilate, but we'll see. We'll see how this this first turn treats us. Gengar and Annihilate. All right, starting off fresh, starting off right away. I'm not entirely mad. In fact, I could just take a free KO here into the Gengar, which is what I think I'm going to do. We just Surf and Earth Power. I don't want to give too many attacks to their Annihilate right away. I know I could go for Heat Wave, but there's no point in missing right away. Right? Like, why gamble? Why take that risk? We don't have to. So let's just go ahead and get rid of the Gengar. No, Gengar doesn't have Levitate. For those of you that haven't played Pokemon in like 6 years, they changed that. Gengar doesn't have Levitate anymore. It gets Cursed Body now. And another reason why I don't want to go for Heat Wave is that I'd much rather have Earth Power Cursed Bodied than Heat Wave. So let's see how this plays out. My Sneasel should be the fastest thing on the field here. And then after the Sneasel goes, I should have my Coalossal be the fastest thing on the field here. So we get to try out the strat right away. There's the Surf. Awesome. Breaking any potential sashes the Gengar does have. Give me that Steam Engine, baby. No protects on my opponent's side of the field. That's really good for us. All right. Weakness Policy activated. Steam Engine activated. Earth Power happening. And that's a dead Gengar. Bye. All right. First turn advantage so far. What does the Annihilate do? Drain Punch? Just Drain Punch. My Coal, though. That means my Sash is still intact on Sneasel. That's good. That's really good for us. If I can ignore that spot for as long as possible, I'm going to sit nice and pretty. I think I'm also going to go for a taunt onto the Annihilate just because my Sneasel kind of fulfilled its purpose already. Meowscarada. That's a little scary. Because that could be the Sash, but I don't think it is. I'm going to Heat Wave. That's not great. Just hitting this Annihilate that many times. But I really do think the Sash was on the Gengar, right? Yeah, the Sash has to be on the Gengar. I could just Heat Wave and go for the Foul Play and hope that's enough to finish off the Annihilate. I guess that is a decent option. That's fine. I actually prefer that. If I could just get the Heat Wave off here and just finish off the Meowscarada, that's a pretty good deal for me. What do we got? No! Game! Why? Heat Wave! That is... That's my luck. That's all that is. Well, there goes my chance of winning. Wow. That feels really bad. 95% accuracy, folks. Or whatever it actually is. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. That's just bad. That is just bad. With every sense of the word. I'm not quite sure what I can do here. I think I just have to protect Annihilate and then hope they knock out my Sneasel eventually. But I kind of also need my Annihilate to be faster than their side of field, and I don't think I am. That is so bad. That Heat Wave miss literally loses me the game. I'm pretty sure that Heat Wave miss loses me the game. All right, they're gonna Terrastalize into the Fire type. That's fair. The problem is I can't Terrastalize anymore because I burnt it on the Coalossal. Wow, man. This game's doing me dirty. All right, Flower Trick now. Into my Sneasel slot. Able to actually eat that. Wow. Surprising. Foul Play into the Meowscarada. Gonna do a lot of damage there. They are just a Grass type right now, so that's the reason why we did that much damage. They're probably going to Flower Trick, but at least here I can redirect attacks into my Amoonguss. I can't redirect Meowscarada's attacks, but I can redirect the Annihilate's attacks. What do I do? Do I Drain Punch? I think I Drain Punch, yeah. I Drain Punch and I Rage Powder, that is all. But it's still not looking good. If the Meowscarada can hit my Annihilate, that's actually beneficial for me. All right, they're gonna switch out the Meowscarada. Actually, wow, very defensive switch there. I don't know why they did that. Oh well, works for me. Are they banded? They might be banded. That's why they want to lock onto something else. Yeah, they took a lot of damage there. I'm surprised that didn't knock it out. Oh, that's what we're doing. Yikes. I keep Rage Powdering though, right? I could theoretically just match that with my own bulk up. I don't know if that accomplishes anything though. I could protect and attempt to Spore. That might be... I know most of them go Vital Spirit nowadays. But this might be my only way through. If they're just not. Right? They could just not be Vital Spirit. They could just be Defiant. But they're probably Vital Spirit because this guy's Defiant because the Supreme Overlord didn't proc. Such a garbage way to have this battle go, man. We're not out of it yet, but we're definitely not in a good spot. They bulk up twice on me. If they're not Vital Spirit, I might be able to knock him out. All right, Kotal Cleave. Fine, they're gonna knock themselves out to Rocky Helmet. Goodbye. Come on, please. Don't be Vital Spirit. Be greedy. Be Defiant. Dang it, they're Vital Spirit. Ugh. I don't think I win anymore. As simple as that is, I don't think I win anymore. They just have to go for Rage Fist onto my Amoonguss, and that knocks me out. I have to go for the attack into the Meowscarada. And I have to Rage Powder and hope that they turn into a Dark type while I Rage Powder. Because they were Protean. So if they go for a Dark move, they might just be trolling themselves. And I can knock them out for free there. But again, this annihilating is going to be a severe problem. And I recognize that, and I don't think I'll be able to break through it. Because I have no super effective stab against it anymore. I'm trying to think of other things I could have done, but the only other thing I could have done was not miss. Oh, they play rough. Okay, yeah, they're gonna Protean. Oh, that's stupid. That's not the way that works. They turn into a fairy, but it doesn't count until the next turn. That's whack. All right, well, good news is that it's gonna count the next turn, but it doesn't matter because I think I'm about to lose my Amoonguss here. Yeah, they're just gonna Rage Fist. GG's. They win. There isn't anything I could do here. I did learn that my Annihilate is faster, for what it's worth. But I need them to miss a Play Rough in order to have a chance. I mean, they always could, I guess. That is an option for them to miss a Play Rough, but let's be honest. With my luck, they're not gonna. With my luck, they're not gonna miss anything. Yeah, okay. You did it. You did it. You hit your moves. Good job, teammate. Oh, that is such a bad feeling, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's not Coalossal's fault. It's Heatwave's fault. GG's. Kind of a hard Trick Room team we got here. Interesting. We're definitely going to want Amoonguss. And we're definitely going to need a way to deal with the Mimikyu. Amoonguss might unironically be a decent lead for us here. Also, the Gastrodon's kind of rough for my whole strategy. It's also rough for my Palafin and my Pelipper. But bringing Pelipper might be worth it just to take the sun away from the Torkoal. There's a lot of things we have to consider in this match. I think we lead with Annihilate and Amoonguss, though. Bring the Pelipper in the back. Palafin is risky. It's definitely risky. I might just bring Coalossal with no Sneasel. Call me crazy, but that might be the way, especially if they set Trick Room, right? I think of max speed Coalossal is still slow enough to outspeed, like, maybe Armarouge and Trick Room. Or maybe some of their spicy mons. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Also, if I'm able to stop the Trick Room, I should also be able to outspeed the majority of their team as well, so. Overall, we should be in a pretty decent position. All right, Mimikyu. Hope you don't have safety goggles, because that's what I'm going for. All that I have to do this turn is go for the Drain Punch. Do I Tera? I might just Tera right away. Go for the Drain Punch onto the King Gambit. And then just go for the Spore into the Mimi. Try to stop the Trick Room at all costs. Now, they could either be Mental Herb or Safety Goggles. For my sake, I hope that they are not Safety Goggles. But, I mean, worst case scenario, they said Trick Room. My Amoonguss is the fastest thing on the field, so. I'll just put things to sleep next turn. I kind of do pin my opponent here by having the Amoonguss in the lead. And threatening them with it a little bit, you know? All right, we got the Steel-type Monkey on the field. As they also Terastalize here. Okay. Don't be Ghost. I'll take anything else. Water. Fine. I can at least hit it neutrally with water. And Drain Punch. It's interesting that they burn that real quick. That they burn that right away too, though. Alright, I'll take that damage. For what it's worth. They also go for the Shadow Claw on my Amoonguss. Alright. Fine by me. Nice Rocky Helmet damage. No Trick Room. Oh, they are very afraid of my Amoonguss. Gonna hang on, though. Gonna hang on. King Gam is gonna lose a lot more of his HP as well. And there's a Spore. All right. I think I switch out my Amoonguss to preserve it at this point. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe just go for the Rage Fist onto the Mimi to break the neck this turn. Do I go Cole? Cole's a little sketch. I think I'm going to hold Cole for when I'm up against their Torkoal. Because they're going to want to bring that Torkoal. You know it. So let's just bring in our Pelipper. Keep it simple. Perfect. Works for me. Works for me. Now I just got to throw a bunch of attacks into this Mimikyu to knock it out so that it can't Trick Room before it wakes up. Which means I can go for a Hurricane and a Rage Fist or just a Hurricane and Drain Punch onto the King Gambit this turn. Could even bulk up. I have a lot of options here. They don't have a great way of dealing with my Annihilate, thankfully. I think I'm just going to throw 2 attacks into Mimi, though. I'm not playing any games with the Mimikyu. Throwing everything I have into it. Perfect. Works for me. Oh, they're going to go into Torkoal, though. Oh, Gastro. That's okay. I don't care about that at all. I thought it was Torkoal. To make my Hurricane not 100% accurate, but cool, sweet, even better. Hurricane, followed by the Rage Fist is more than enough to knock out the Mimi. Here's the problem with the Gastro, though. They actually have super effective stab against my Annihilate now. Oh, they do have the Torkoal. All right, they do have the Torkoal. I stopped every Trick Room option they have, though. So we got to think positives here. All I'm going to do this turn is go for the Drain Punch onto Gastro, get my health back, and then go for the Wide Guard to avoid the Eruption. Now, if they have Flamethrower, then good job. You got me. But if they just go for the Eruption, we're fine. Pelipper thankfully deals with Torkoal, like, incredibly well. All right, just go for the Wide Guard real quick. My Annihilate should go next. Get that Drain Punch going. Decent damage. Listen, I'm not trying to change the world, just trying to do some damage. Earth Power is going to hurt a lot, but we're going to hang in. Oh, they're Body Press Torkoal! Oh. That's not what I expected. Yikes, that's not great. Yeah, it's really bad. I can go Amoonguss and put one of the 2 to sleep. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to Spore, Gastro, Hard Swap, go into Cole. If I take a Fire move, I should be able to tank it, you know? I don't think they go for the ground move on my Pelipper either. So that should be a safe swap. And then this way I can kind of have the rain. That kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be Karma that I'm going to put it to sleep, though. At least I got that little bit of Karma in. The yawn doesn't feel good, though. They do go for the Eruption. Oh, this is bad, because now I'm locked in. Yikes, okay. It means I'm going to bed. I'm surprised they went for the Eruption, seeing how I just went for the Wide Guard. But hey, opponents can be wild sometimes. All right, back into Pelipper. I throw all of my attacks into Gastro. Or at least a Hurricane into Gastro, right? And then Power Gem into the Torkoal. And hope that's enough to knock out Torkoal. It should be, but the Torkoal's just going to wait until I'm asleep. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, well, thankfully we should be doing a lot of damage to the Gastro. Hopefully enough to knock it out here. Not even close. Yikes. And I can't go for Chilling Water onto Torkoal either. We have our backs against the wall, folks. Good news is we're in the rain. So the Torkoal shouldn't be hurting me that much. I kind of have to hope for a crit Hurricane, I think. There's my mandatory turn to sleep. There's my Hurricane. Yes, that's enough. Is that a crit? No, it's just that max roll. I'll take that. Now what do I do with Torkoal? Earth Power. Come on, of course you have Earth Power on Torkoal. Am I fine? Am I fine? Am I fine? I might be. Sucker Punch is gonna hurt me. But I'm just gonna have to go for the Hurricane here onto King Gambit. The Torkoal shouldn't have anything that like deals a lot of damage to me, and I can always Chilling Water the Torkoal whenever I want. So if I'm lucky here, the King Gambit for some reason doesn't Sucker Punch me. It could not have it. This could be like a Tera Blast. Oh, they protect. Come on. That was just a free turn. I could have Chilling Watered this thing. But they know that the King Gambit's the threat, so they're going to protect with it just to keep it on the field for another turn. Body Press. I eat that for breakfast, though. Hold on. Hopefully they don't have Sucker Punch. Hopefully they don't have Sucker Punch. Hopefully they don't have Sucker Punch. I'm a very tanky Pelipper, by the way. With a Citrus Berry. Can Pelipper come back here? Even if they Sucker Punch, I think I take it. I could take a billion Body Presses. I dare you. They don't Sucker Punch. Hurricane. It's gonna live at 1. It's gonna Kowtow. It does. It dies to Life Orb, though. That's fine. Citrus Berry proc, please. And then we Chilling Water the Torkoal. And I have a lot of turns left to rain. I think I have 2 turns left to rain, at least. We know the Torkoal's whole set. Body Press ain't doing nothing. All right, we're Chilling Water. That's my highest damage output, right? 50 in the rain plus stab plus super effective. Yeah, that's my highest damage. Battle's canceled. We're gonna take a game, baby. Whew, Pelipper. That was a stressful game. That was a very stressful game. Dang, GG's. And here you have the rental code for the Coalossal team. Honestly, team's a blast. It's a lot of fun to play. Does have some very decent Pokemon on it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, though, Coalossal isn't the end-all, be-all strategy of this team. Were there situations where I should have brought Palafin and should have brought Pelipper in more battles? Absolutely. But, you know, it's a Coalossal video trying to showcase Coalossal. Coalossal doesn't actually want to be in rain. So it's really difficult to interchange those between each other and to bring them both to the same team. You kind of have to pick and choose. It's usually going to be Pelipper Palafin lead with Annihilate and Amoonguss in the back, or it's going to be Sneasel Coalossal lead with Annihilate and Amoonguss in the back. So you kind of have to pick and choose what you want to do there. Coalossal did get to do some things in today's video. Unfortunately, we did get a little bit of hacks on our side, but the only battle we lost was because of hacks. So is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. You guys can decide that. I think this is definitely a pretty decent team. Does have very good matchups and does have very good ways of dealing with the common Pokemon like Coalossal and not Coalossal. Coalossal's not a common Pokemon. Like the Dondozos and like the Goldengos. We didn't go against any Goldengos today, but you know, Coalossal can deal with those very well by outspeeding them and just hitting them with like a Heat Wave or an Earth Power. Overall, the team's a lot of fun. Grab the rental code while it's out. I have no idea how long I'm going to keep it out for. I'm going to try to keep it out for as long as I possibly can. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below and share this team with your friends. Beat them with Coalossal. Have yourselves a great night. I'm Pokesports. Peace out. Bye-bye.